everyone, welcome to my animal chit chat vlog. Today, sadly, I'm going to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, and it isn't exactly sort of a handling video, a handling sesh. It's just sort of, hang on, sorry, from the last video, I've just sort of left my net open. It is a little bit serious, I'm afraid, but it has to be said, and it's something I'm so passionate about. So today's video will be about sort of sending animals out, and you know, it's a thing that I'm so passionate about because I believe that, you know, things like animals like insects, arthropods can be sent out, you know, if the proper packaging is provided. However, animals like amphibian, you know, things like amphibians, reptiles, mammals, or fish, obviously, they cannot be sent out by post. And I have heard so many things in, well, everywhere really, about people saying, you know, if I order this from here, you know, what time will it have arrived? Like, somebody I heard ordered a frog online, and oh my god, like, I was so fuming. Like, the amphibians are so sensitive. Their skin, you know, they absorb everything. They are so sensitive to humidity and temperature. Remember, you know, imagine sending that animal miles away in a little pot this size. Yeah, that's what they do. They send them in this size. No sort of nice substrate for them to be, for humidity. In a thing with hardly any holes. That animal could develop health things over time. Like, yeah, sure, if it's a short journey, you know, it might be just about fine. But if it's a long journey, the frog is just not going to survive. And I don't believe short journeys should be made being sent in the post. I'd rather, like, I got my frogs from Hastings, which is really far away from where I live. I mean, so I didn't obviously ask for it to be put in the post. I went up there, I had a suitable container with holes and soil and a water bowl so they could soak, because it was a very hot day. It was last year in the end of July, round about now, actually. It's their birthday. And yeah, so I got mine that way rather than getting it from the post. A lot of people do have the wrong idea of ordering animals from line. You know, I order a lot of my insects online, don't get me wrong. Insects are fine. They are quite hardy when it comes to post, as long as it's not from too far away. I would say I have tried to order them online from quite far away, and it has worked out just about, but I don't want to risk it anymore because I'm so worried, you know, especially with all this postage and stuff going on with COVID. So I don't order anything from far away anymore. I order insects from the UK. Yeah, so I just don't like, you know, I just keep hearing these things about animals being sent, you know. I just feel like some people, when they send animals, and even insects sometimes, actually, I've noticed, they don't really give the right sort of requirements because they want to pay less for posting, and that really ticks me off. Like, I'm fuming. Okay, I'm fuming because they need holes. Like, so if I sent it in this, so for example, if I was to send you I don't know, baby leaf insect, I don't have any at the moment, by the way, so don't get too excited. I would send it in this because it's got holes. Can you see? It's got holes and it's suitable, and I would probably put it in a package, and I'd say live creature inside. And you know, some of them have been absolutely fantastic at sending insects, but some people who have sent caterpillars and stuff have put them in really small pots, put them in a sack with hardly any air holes. The caterpillars that got they're the peacock ones, actually. I let all the butterflies go now, by the way, so they're free. But yeah, they were so hot when I got them, and I thought they were going to die because they were so lethargic because of the sun. I just don't understand why people don't have enough common sense or humanity to put holes in something for the insects. For, you know, I know they're caterpillars, but they still need air. Like, I know you've probably seen my ladybug video, my larvae one, and obviously I don't have holes in here, but because they're so small, I can't put holes in there, but I do lift the lid up every so often, so air does get in, so that is fine. But it's different when you're sending a parcel and you know, you can't, it's not like you can do that, you can't lift the air up there, you know, there's constantly, the air is running out as the parcel is being sent out. So, you know, this is a bit different. I mean, when they get bigger, I will put some holes in there. But at the moment, I lift it every few hours. I'm constantly doing it, so they've constantly got air. But yeah, it really sorry, it really ticks me off because, you know, animals are not just things to sell. Like, this is what, you know, I'm going to go into other things as well now. I'm going to trail off, but this is a rant and it needs to be said. And, you know, these are people who just have a mind of business rather than of animal care, and their needs. They just think, oh, how am I going to make some money? Well, I don't want to make money on postage. Why not? Why not put them in something so small with no holes? They'd be fine. They're just insects. I'm sorry, but you're just stupid. Like, come on, like, be realistic. Sorry, I got a bit too angry there. But it's just, I'm so passionate about this because it's happened so many times, and people just need to realise that animals and insects, they have needs like us. Like, look at things like, I've heard recently a lot about the sort of the hamster mills and stuff. And, you know, it's a hard one because I mean, obviously, you know, I don't like the background of the mills and stuff. Like, I don't know if you heard of them, but there's like sort of things like rat mills and hamster mills, and it's where they sort of breed loads of they breed loads of sort of small rodents, like the hamsters, all together, and they're all in like a big pen, and it's quite dirty and filthy, and it's not right conditions. I don't believe in that at all. That is disgusting. However, if in a pet store, if there's hamsters in the pet store and it's clean and they're healthy and they're not together and they're not fighting, then I believe that hamster from you know, its horrible past, should have a chance to be bought from the store, but only if it's healthy. But, you know, I got my hamster from a store, so, you know, they had quite nice care. It was on its own. It was, you know, it was healthy. They actually went through a health check with me. So we sort of looked at the coat and stuff, and we went through a health check, and that was brilliant. And every pet store should be doing that, but they don't. They just don't. But yeah, the store colleagues are amazing. They're so helpful in there. What's the problem is the man behind the whole operation of the pet stores, and that's sort of you know, the people who just think business, and that's not their fault necessarily. They're business people. They need to make money, and, you know, to make money to make room for the animals. It's fair enough. But at the same time, they could treat the animals better. I mean, it's not hard, is it? Treat the animals better, they survive. Not, they die, have to get more animals. That's, you know, and also obviously you don't want animals dying or getting sick. It's disgusting. Today's just a bit of a rant, and, you know, because it needs to be said, like, animals being sent out in sacks, and it's just the way we treat animals is some of them, like, you know, like, you know, I can go on about hunting. Like, some people actually find that, find it, there's nothing wrong with it. They think, oh, it's fine, don't worry, it's just an animal. And actually, people should get penalties from that. They should get punishment, because actually animals are, you know, they have really good intelligence, and insects. Like, I don't know if you know, but flies can actually sort of sense their own airspeed while in flight. I mean, I don't even like flies, they're disgusting, but that's pretty amazing, so I do respect them for that. You know, and, you know, some mosquitoes can sort of tell the humidity in the air. That is amazing, like the exact humidity. Like, they don't need to look at their phone. They don't even, you know, they don't have a phone, but they don't need to look at technology like us to tell the humidity. They just know. It's amazing what animals can do. And some animals actually have more compassion and more, you know, humanity than all those hunters and poachers and animal cruelty people ever will have. They will never have that, what those animals have. hunting for sport is disgusting. It's because people are arrogant, and because people just, they think, oh, that's slower than me. You're wrong, hunters. You are lower than the animal. They have more sensitivity and more sort of respect for the environment than you ever will. So, yeah. I think I'm going to stop there because I will just go on and on. If you have anything that frustrates you or about animal cruelty or things like that, please comment below, or actually DM me is probably better. It's just a subject I'm so passionate about, and I was tempted not to do it, but I must say I'm feeling very passionate, and I feel like these things need to be said and need to be heard. Thank you very much for listening. I know that was a long time and it was a rant, but it's really important to me, and I'm sure all of you as well, that we talk about this stuff, because animals are part of the environment. Insects are part of our ecosystem, and I feel not many people, even though they say they like animals, sometimes they don't respect them fully. And it's, some people don't respect their pets and their pets' needs, and again, animal needs on my channel. If you want to see those, that's great. People just think animals are playthings, and it makes me sad. It really does. But yeah, that's enough. Sorry about that. Very serious, but it needed to be said. If you want to have a discussion about animal, sort of any animal care or any animal welfare issues or anything that's bothering you, please go on my blog, and I'm going to make a discuss page. I think next week actually we'll do it, where we can discuss things, and hopefully it will be amazing. I'm just trying it out, so bear with me. Everything will come together. I've just been very busy with everything, but yeah, go to my website if you want to do that, www.animalchitsy.com. There's also some very good sort of information on there, so yeah. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram and DM me if you haven't followed me already, it's at Animal Chit Chat 97. Thank you very much for listening to that conversation. Oh, I feel emotional. All right, goodbye.